One of the danger spots in any college football season. Ranked team against unranked opponent. And we'll see if the upset can shake up the rankings in this one. Welcome to venerable Bobby Dodd Stadium in Atlanta, Georgia, home of the rambling wreck of Georgia Tech. As we'll see a squad from the Sun Belt, the Georgia State Panthers, taking on the 24th ranked team in the land, the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. Georgia State will kick it off to get this game started. From inside the 10, here he comes. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Yellow Jackets offense will start this game off. And David, their quarterback hasn't always blown you away statistically, but he is a guy that the coaches trust.
Yeah, and he'll show you some flashes of why you should trust him, Reese. But here's the thing. This is not a guy that we're saying, go win me the football game. That's not where he's at right now in his career. Jesse, he's a guy that needs the others. They got to help him out. They got to play on schedule, not make those mistakes, and guys really play well around him.
Yeah, David, the one thing quarterbacks don't want to be referred to as is a game manager, but that's really more what this guy is. You're right. They have to be able to run the football. They can't turn it over. They got to play great defense. If they do that in this game, he's good enough to get this win.
Listen, that's not going to go down as a big play, but he does a really good job turning a negative play into something positive. It's not a big gain, but it keeps you out of those negative situations that really makes you very predictable.
He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. They are backing up their pregame words. Their first drive of the game, 4th down in their own end, and they're going for it. And the Yellow Jackets are stopped, but not before getting it past the sticks. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires to the big fella. Ridden out of bounds at the 45. A big play for this offense.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains because of his ability.
Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. Just a short return, but that would have been icing on the cake. They've got it 1st down at the 42. The give to the back. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. The play action fake. Fires on the move. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And this defense is a half a beat behind. They just can't quite keep up. They've got it down to the 21. That big play put them in business. Now they're right on the edge of the red zone as they go to work 1st and 10. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Back to pass. Pressure coming. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked 1 time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the...
Fires toward the end zone. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He stopped, not much on the return, but a whole lot in getting the football. The Yellow Jackets buried deep in their own territory, just trying to find breathing room on 1st down. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Off the play fake. Looking to the big tight end. And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious. It'll be 3rd and long. Running back searching for a hole. And they're able to get a 3rd down stop here. See if they go for it on 4th. Perhaps drawing confidence by converting an earlier fourth down. They'll try to do it for a second time in the opening quarter. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. They spun that wheel of fortune on fourth down and come up bankrupt. A first down run in the red zone. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. Second and goal for this offense. Wants to go up top. Bring in the heat. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play. Twice they've been denied touchdowns in the red zone, and now it's third and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Unleashes to the end zone. And he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity, but it's incomplete.
And that's just a huge missed opportunity on offense. QB missed his guy wide open in the end zone. You might not get another clean look like that in the rest of this game.
Pocket breaking down. They got him for the sack, and that'll be a turnover on downs.
And that's the world we live in. You want to be aggressive, you want to get touchdowns, you don't want to kick field goals. Analytics says this, well, now you get no points. And the defense blows up in a big part of the field, gets the big sack on fourth down and goal.
Well, he was able to gash him on that play. You just give this guy 1 inch, one little crease, he puts his foot in the ground, and he gets north fast.
Incomplete. He had to get rid of it. Wanted to. The defense put the heat on.
And you've seen this formula work at all levels of football. You pressure the quarterback, his numbers start to drop. He's not as efficient. Nice job by the defense.
This one's complete.
And that's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
Turning it on. He'll have enough for the first down, and they stop him at the 45.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. And the Yellow Jackets have their offense in high gear. This time it's complete. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Now on second down. Trying play action. Throws to the tight end. Got his man on the right. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. The Yellow Jackets come to the line with a fresh set of downs. At the 20, he's got space. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. To the air on first down. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. We've reached the end of the first quarter, and it has been a defensive battle, and the stats tell the tale so far. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the second. And the Yellow Jackets now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Looking to fire. Using the quick game. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. This is a tough one. A third and long from this part of the field. They can, though, pick up the first down. He wants it all. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets. They wanted to finish, and that they did on that
start a game any better than that. Defense gets the stop, gives it back to the offense. You march down the field, you score. They're in a great rhythm now on both sides of the ball.
And he made that extra point, the wet turf, no problem at all. And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Rushes on him. Oh, and he got drilled as he just got rid of the football. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Back to pass. Snagged in the middle. It's Johnson.
You know, I know it seems like an easy pitch and catch, but for the tight end there, that route potentially changes if it's man coverage. So good job by him knowing it's zone. I'm just going to sit down. This is basically like a check down, right? Let's just take the easy pitch and catch and keep this.
And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. Georgia State will send out the punt unit. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. The Georgia Tech offense rolls back onto the field. They reeled off a long touchdown drive the last time they had it. Much better field position this time around. Put it right on him. Sweet play. Good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the first down. New set of downs after the completion. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Snowed under right at the line of scrimmage for no gain on the play. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. Skips away from pressure. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
This offense is going to have to come up with a plan to block this guy. He is an absolute monster, and he showed you all his tools on that sack.
Grabs it inside the 10. Touchdown, Georgia Tech. All that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
They'll get this drive going from the 17. Wants to go up top on first down. Grabbed behind the line. It's Robinson. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Leaves it with the back. Sweet cut there. Brought down at the 28, but it's a 10-yard gain. Offense has it at the 28 on first down. Looking downfield on first down. Unloads to the wideout. He's got an open man. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. Breaks into the open. Ball is free. Picks up the ball and tries to make something of it. They bring him down, but not only does he recover the fumble, he gets the first down.
Man, those are backbreakers. Defensively, you get so excited. You force the fumble, I'm going to get a turnover, and the offense falls in.
Looking to throw on first down. Oh, they're after him. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Grabbed in the middle. It's Kane.
It's been a nice drive by this offense so far, and now this quarterback is faced with a critical 3rd down in the red zone, trailing by a couple of possessions. If they're able to capitalize here, get this first down, score a touchdown on this drive, this game takes on a completely different feel. So this just feels like a massive moment in this game.
Unloads to the right. Makes the grab. And he'll go out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they've got it right on the doorstep. And this is a really important series of plays, a chance to cut into the lead just before halftime. He's going for the goal line. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Panthers!
Well, the one thing you know about this team is they've got a lot of fight in them, and that's a great job responding by the offense on that last drive, capping it off with a really good-looking touchdown run. This is now a one-possession game. We've got a lot of football left to play.
From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Quarterback extends the play. Got his man on the right. He gets it past the 25-yard line and finally knocked out of bounds at the 27. The Yellow Jackets with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Here's a heat. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
Well, you got to love that if you're on defense, because you were able to affect the quarterback with pressure, and you only rushed 3 guys.
Going for the big play. Makes the grab on the left side. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
The quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. They'll move the wide receiver. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. So now it's 2nd and long. Now the play fake. Under fire. Man, did he pay for it, but that hit as he got rid of the ball. They couldn't make the connection on 2nd down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it in the middle, it's Kane. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. The Panthers will line it up on 1st and 10. Going up top again. Under fire. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. The offense will quickly use a timeout. That last sack got them behind the sticks. It's 2nd and long here. Back to throw, time running short in the half. He's going to throw deep right side. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at 3rd down.
Well, you knew you were going to see it in this game, throwing the go route to one of the fastest players in all of college football. This receiver strikes fear in the heart of every defense because he's got elite track speed. He's going to blow the combine up in the 40-yard dash because of his wheels. Not able to connect with the quarterback on that one, but you know he has the defense's attention.
The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Punt is in the air on 4th down. Fair catch is called for in the midst of all this rain. Concentrate on one thing. Make the catch. Wants to throw on 1st down. They're working that left side. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have 1 remaining in the half. And the Yellow Jackets can really attack on this 2nd and short. Catch in the middle, it's Taylor. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be 1st down. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Fires to the wideout. Got his man. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. The magic bean is spinning out of control. Already over 200 yards in the first half.
Yeah, they're being aggressive offensively, throwing the football, trying to take advantage of this defense on the back end. And they've got their quarterback right now in it.
Into the hallelujah land. Touchdown, Georgia Tech. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead.
And we are officially in blowout mode. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen so many explosive plays, and they score again before going in at halftime, guys. I'm hoping we can have a running clock here in the second half.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
All right, guys, looks like we've got a great game day atmosphere today in Atlanta. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by giving props to this superstar tight end. He's been almost, you know what, check that. He has been unguardable with that unusual blend of speed, size, hands, and route running. He is a pick-your-poison kind of player. With that said, let's send it back to the 5th oldest venue in college football, Bobby Dodd Stadium.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. They're lined up and ready to kick off this second half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Guys, the Georgia State offense returns to the field. When you're facing a deficit like this one to start the second half, you really can't afford to waste a single possession.
Fresh start here in the second half. That's the only way you can look at this if you're on offense. Things did not go your way there in the first half. It starts with one play. To get our confidence going, we just got to get something going early here on this drive.
One play, stay aggressive. Now I think I can be even more aggressive on 4th downs because obviously I've built a deficit. My defense has got to make some plays for me, too.
To the air on 2nd down. Keeps looking downfield. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit. 3rd down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. They'll run play action. Here comes the heat. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. Georgia State will send out the punt unit. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Makes the catch at the 45. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. Georgia Tech has the ball back, and here comes the Yellow Jacket offense.
Really good surge that time by the offensive line. You saw all those bodies by the defense being pushed backwards. That opened up the crease for the ball carrier. He's able to get a really nice gain there, setting up 2nd and inches.
And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. The Yellow Jackets come to the line needing just inches for the 1st down. Throws to the wideout. A strike downfield. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the 1st down. They'll spot it at the 22. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Here's the pressure. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. And the Yellow Jackets trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Unloads to the wideout. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the 2nd down misfire. and they fail to hook up on third down.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started, in their opponent territory. Now you're at 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. Pressure coming. They got him for the sack, and they'll get the ball back after the 4th down stop. Gonna run it. It's Robinson. Hard running there. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Back to pass. Caught over the middle. It's Kane. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They go to the ground. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Off play action. Makes the catch. It's Hall. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Now facing a 3rd and long. They'll move the tight end. Gives it on the option. Picks up the first down, still moving. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. This Georgia State offense ready to go with another first down. Looking to throw on first down. Starting to feel a little pressure. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. And the Panthers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. The give to the back. How about that elusiveness? He's got space. He'll be out of bounds. They'll mark it at the 24. The Panthers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Trying to turn the corner on the left. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. And they decide to trot out the kicker. From the left hash, he'll try to bend in a 37-yarder. Never a doubt. That cuts the lead down to 28-10.
And I'll be honest, I don't love the call. On 4th and that short, I want to go for it. But you trust your kicker, he does his job, and he puts 3 on the board.
Here's the return from inside his 10. And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. Decent field position to start this drive from their own 33. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Just a short pass to the tight end. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. Bringing the heat. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. The play action fake. Pocket breaking down. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Makes the grab. They got him free for a big gainer to the 43. The Yellow Jackets will snap it on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Great job of contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened.
And they'll drag him down. That's likely the last play of the 3rd quarter. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. As we start the fourth quarter, it'll take a pretty sizable comeback to win this one. So we open the final period with a third down play. On third and long, he has to throw for it. And he drops it. Just took his eye off of it at the last minute.
It doesn't matter who it is, receivers, in this case, a tight end. You get open, you sometimes start to look at that green space in front of you, and you just take your eye off the football, lose your concentration a little bit, and miss that opportunity for possibly a big play.
Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not. To the air on first down. Finds his tight end. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. And the Panthers in a good spot here with second and short. Rides the back and leaves it. And he was greeted by a host of defenders and barely gets it back to the line of scrimmage. The Panthers are at the line trying to move the sticks on third and short. To the ground to try to pick up the first. They thought they could just run it on third and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on fourth down. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. They've got the big fellas out there, a three tight end look on first and 10. They'll run it from the gun. We'll give him a couple on that one. Second and 8 coming up.
Well, with the defense trailing, they're trying to dictate to the offense now. Really nice blitz call that time, blowing the run play up for a huge loss. You're probably going to see that again. They're trying to find a way to create a takeaway, create negative plays, and get the ball back.
And they wrap him up, but not before he gets enough on the catch for the first down.
I don't know if they're trying to get this guy Heisman consideration, but the fact that they're still throwing the ball at this point of the game with a lead like they have is surprising, I gotta be honest.
Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Never had a chance to get rolling after the pick, but he... the ball in prime field position at the 40. They'll start this drive 60 yards in front of them from their own 40. Wants to go up top on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Johnson.
I know a lot of people don't like to prevent yourself from winning, but when I'm up by 3 scores in the fourth quarter, I am not giving up a single big play. I'm letting you check it down, throw it in front of me. I'm going to tackle you. I'm going to let that clock tick because I am up and that clock is running out.
Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
And I'm just not sure where to put the blame. And I know they're going to lose this football game. They've struggled, and he's been sacked. I know he's turned it over and thrown an interception, but they haven't been.
He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Fires into traffic, picked off. A return there would have just been icing on the cake. They'll just have to settle for the cake at the 23. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. Good blocking, good running, pickup of 6 out to the 30. And the Yellow Jackets with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. And the first guy couldn't get him, but the second one does, but not until he picks up the first down. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's first and 10. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. The Yellow Jackets can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Caught near the sticks. It's Maddox. Crosses the 45, out of bounds at the 47-yard line, and a solid play there. And the Yellow Jackets are moving quickly down the field. They'll try to get the edge with the toss play here. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. We've reached a 2-minute timeout. In all likelihood, they could just run the clock out. We'll see if they want to rub a little salt in the wound. The Yellow Jackets with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Fires to the wideout. It's caught downfield.
Well, this offense has just been dialing up explosive play after explosive play. That's a big part of why they have a huge lead at this point. Even in the fourth quarter with that lead, they are still taking shots. They are still being aggressive, pedal to the metal.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
After the second down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. Looking to throw, it's Grimes. They'll run the screen. Jukes his way for more. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Off the play fake on first down. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets! And the route is on. They tack a little more onto this lead, and they're on their way to a 3-0 start.
And with that touchdown, man, you're getting excited. As a fan base, you're about to go to 3-0. Like, a lot of things could go wrong to start a season. Everything gone right. That's a great sign for this squad. They got it rolling. Can they keep that momentum, keep climbing up the rankings, and who knows what happens at the end of the year.
They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Give to the running back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Tough way to start this drive. Now they'll try to fix it on 2nd and 15. And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7. Now 3rd and long, and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. Fires to the right. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play. Georgia State will send out the punt unit. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. And the returner will be brought down. The Ramblin' Wreck offense rolls back onto the field. And now one of the most satisfying moments in football, just watching that clock drain away while you have control of the ball, Jesse.
And this is definitely one of the best play callers, right, for an offensive coordinator. Getting ready to go into victory formation. So many good things happen.
There he goes. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
Yeah, really good decision-making by the quarterback. Don't get greedy. Yes, I can make reads, and I can pull it, and I can throw it all the yard. If I can take 10-plus...
He's got it in the end zone for another touchdown, and this is a full-fledged beatdown.
And they just keep piling on the points. We've seen in big moments in this game, they have been able to step up and deliver, particularly on offense. Very impressive performance.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Starts a drive trying to go up top. And that is interception number 3 on the day. Didn't get a ton on the return, but they've got it inside the 20 at the 19-yard line. 3 tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. Back to throw, it's Grimes. Almost had the completion, just missed it.
Man, that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop?
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Bringing it back. The 20, the 10, and he's going to take it all the way back. Touchdown, Georgia State.
Love to see the defense still fighting hard this late in the game. Great job jumping the route, catching it, takes it back for a touchdown. Not too much time to celebrate, though. You're still trailing in this game. Still got some work to do, but no doubt that play is going to give this defense a little bit more confidence.
Well, this one had all the suspense of a bug hurtling his way toward a windshield, and they did splatter them. An absolutely dominating performance.
You got to give the coaching staff a ton of credit. They obviously had their guys ready to play and motivated right from the opening kick. All three phases we saw, just spectacular football. No mental mistakes, David. You really can't play better than that.
Nah, it's really fun to do this. Come out.